Hello? 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 Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Yo! Hello? 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 Am I streaming? Can you hear me? Say on Skibbity. Okay, don't actually do that. What's up, everyone? How we doing? How's everybody doing? What's good? What's poppin'? Well, okay. Y'all saying Skibbity. You know, at least I know y'all can hear me now. What's good, everybody? How we doing? Welcome back to even more Star Wars Battlefront 2. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Who's ready for that daily dose of Battlefront 2? Are you ready for your daily dose of Battlefront 2? I sure am. I'm always ready for a daily dose of Battlefront 2. You already know. I think you already know. It's ready for a daily dose of Battlefront 2. We're gonna drop 150 elims. That's right, y'all. We're gonna cook. It's gonna be amazing. And it's perfect that we're on Camino, because, you know, that actually can't happen. I'm gonna go see the Amazing Digital Circus in 3.5 hours. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, crazy thing. I actually was a pretty big fan of Amazing Digital Circus. I thought it was pretty good. I honestly think it's pretty good. Not gonna lie. I don't think I'm gonna go watch it in theaters. I mean, it's no problem of glitch. It's more the fandom that surrounds it. As yeesh is all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see it when it releases on YouTube. So yeah, I'm looking pretty excited. Oh, also, speaking of okay, basically, hey chat, do you guys know freaking, I can't type you up. You know, you guys remember at the Summer Games Fest live stream yesterday how they showed off the Among Us TV series? And it was kind of just like, you know, it kind of just looked like it was for kids. The animation didn't look that good off the rip. You know? You guys know what I'm talking about? Well, actually, I decided to binge it. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I was wrong. Very wrong, actually. And I was kind of confused. I gave the first episode a try, and then I'm like, wait a minute, why is the writing kind of fire? Hold up. What's going on here? Why is this the case? What's happening here? So then I decided to binge the whole series. It was actually pretty decent. If you can get past the art style and animation, it is actually a pretty good story. Like, legitimately. It was actually pretty good. The murder mysteries and the twists that actually got me. Maybe I'm media illiterate, but if I am, I don't care. That was a fun show. I would actually recommend that y'all watch it. It was not too bad. So, yeah, no, literally, for real. I was surprised. I was genuinely surprised. I thought it was just gonna be content farm slop, but it was actually pretty good. Like, hey, good on Intersloth, man. Y'all made a good show. That's a good show you made. Unlike that, I got just absolutely destroyed by that. That's tough. But yeah, I mean, legitimately, it's actually pretty good, y'all. Like, dude, W Intersloth. That was a good show. That was a good show. Where can someone watch that show? It's on Paramount Plus. Or if you really want to, you can sail the 7 seas, but you're gonna have to do that at your own risk.
Seems the arch-clanker Garious has joined the battle. Grenade deployed.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. And you can actually, you can watch the first episode for free on YouTube. So if that's something you want to do, you can actually check it out after the stream's done. Don't leave the stream to go watch the Among Us show. Watch the stream, please. That'd be very nice.
Watch for clankers.
I'm trying, but I keep getting... Oh, jeez.
Capture command post desk.
Giebus is here. That's not good. Garious, Clone Wars, or Andor? Okay. As much as people like Andor, I'm taking Clone Wars. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know it's a hot take, but I'm taking it. I can get called media illiterate all I want. I don't care. I like Clone Wars better. I believe in Clone Wars superiority.
Master Kenobi has joined us.
Sorry. My gosh, I can't hit a headshot to save my life right now. Oh my gosh, I can't hit a headshot to save my life, dude. We are not dropping 150 evens at this pace. Why is everyone spawning in front of me? Can you please not do that? Hello there. Why is everyone jumping in front of my scope right when I'm about to shoot? Sunyon Ring. Please just let me get a shot off. I aim for the heads, and then someone jumps right in front of me, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do, bro? Please. What am I gonna do? Oh jeez, what's going on? Sunyon Ring, SpongeBob. You guys watched the Goat movie? Goat movie was also pretty good. The Goat movie was also really good. The animation was beautiful, but the story itself was also really good as well. You sure you were in Oregon? I set it to default, so I might have been put in Virginia. Not 100% sure.
It's not right. I can feel it.
Yeah, we ain't 100% sure. What the frick you doing here, buddy? What the frick you doing there, big dog? Hey, boss. How did you... How the frick? Sunyon Ring. That's actually tough. I did not realize you could dodge the force pull. Because whenever I try to do that same thing, it doesn't happen. Even though I usually time it the exact same. Just a no thank you. Game's like, nope, no dodging for you. And you're like, what do you mean doing that? I watched the level 700 do it. Why can't I do it? You know? What's better, Mandalorian series or movie? Mandalorian season 1 is better than the rest of the series and the movie. When they were actually sticking to the originally planned core DNA of the show, much better. Like, I'm sorry. That's not, and that ain't even a hot take. I think most people would generally agree with that. Hero glitch? We got a hero glitch? Oh, that's not good. Hero glitch is not very good at all. Is there 3 heroes on the other team? 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on! Wait, there's 4! The other team got 4 heroes! What? No wonder we're getting smoked. They got every single hero on here. Holy! No wonder we're getting slimed. Why is there 4 heroes on the other team? Golly! How is this happening? Son, what is going on? What is going on? How did they get 4 heroes? What? That's actually insane, dude. Season 2 wasn't even that bad. I'm not saying Season 2 was bad. I'm just saying Season 1 was better. That's it. Not about that. There's a Giebus over here. Oh, and he's bee-hopping. We got a bee-hopping Giebus. We got a bee-hopping Giebus on our hands, too. Oh, no, dude. Cheaters are getting out of control. I know! Is there still 4 heroes? Okay, no, there's 2. They died. I really gotta know. How were they able to hero glitch like that? Cause like, is it like, are you using a hacked client or something? Cause like, it's honestly kind of, I feel like if the game doesn't allow it, how do you bypass what the game says? Like, you gotta be using a hack client, right?
Master Kenobi.
Cause like, it confuses me. Hello, sir. What server are you on? U.S. Virginia or U.S. Oregon, one of the two. But yeah, I mean, like, legitimately, it's honestly kind of confusing here. Oh, there's a mall. What's the specific end to... Yeah, they got 4 heroes now. There's 4 heroes in there. It is indeed a glitch. But, like, again, how is it that they're able to get 4 heroes? You know? What entails the glitch that it has to be a hacked client, right? I don't think it could be anything else. Because how would you glitch the game so that you could get a hero? You know? Am I crazy? You're the guy that snipes, right? I like to believe that I am, but I don't know. Depends if I'm having a good day or not. But yeah, anyway. Like,
Gonna make it this easy for them. Might as well invite them to come bunk with us.
hi, how are you? I'm doing good, Kuwait. If he's not, he plays Garious. Yeah, I guess so. Just randomly coming to stream within 10 seconds. All I see is vanilla. I see this is vanilla. Then why do we keep asking? What do you mean? What do you mean why do we keep asking? Who's your favorite clone? Mine is 99. I like Rex. Vanilla take, but I like him. I'm sorry. Kill the Garious. Kill the Garious. Oh jeez. Went to a flea market today and got a Darth Maul pop figure. Oh, that's fun. Did they just spawn a commando on our side? Or am I going crazy? There is hackers in here 100% right there. One's an exception. It's a glitch on PlayStation as well. Sometimes there are 3. No, but that's not... This is 4. There's 4 heroes up right now. That's the insane thing. Is that right now there's 4 heroes. They got all 4 heroes up in there. Not just 3. There's 4 heroes currently alive on Galactic... On the... Not Galactic Soul, on Supremacy. That's what's confusing. We know it's a glitch, but like... I don't know. I mean, that's just... Like, what are you supposed to do in that case? Play BB-8 if you think they're hacking. We're playing Supremacy. We can't... It's era specific, so we can't do that. My favorite clone is Commander Fox. Nice.
Last chance to prevent the Seppies from boarding additional troops on their transports.
Still though, I mean 4 is pretty insane. Like, that's actually... That's a bit much, you know? Apparently they're making a new Star Wars movie called Jedi Order. I have not heard of that at all.
Transport ship. You don't need to be a Jedi to know what those droids are up to. We can't let a bunch of clankers destroy our ship, can we? Our boss just joined the enemy. Defend the ship. Give them everything we've got.
Just got in your game, eh? Let's go, W's. You know what they say? When one cheats, cheat better. That is not what they say. If someone cheats, you call them a loser. And then you don't, or even better, yeah, don't interact with them at all, because they are just fishing. They're just fishing for attention. If they weren't, they just played the game normally. The better thing to do is simply just to not respond to them at all. Any snipers over here? At you. Nice. How did you get in here? How the heck did you get in here, Maul? Whoa. Has anyone seen the Mando movie? And so it was a fun time.
You haven't begun without me, have you?
Mando movie was a fun time.
Surely we can be civilized about this. You're fighting for the wrong side.
Oh, they got doors.
Oh, I don't think so.
Wow! Tough. When face reveal, 100,000 subs. Could any of you possibly think about wait, hey, no self-promo, please. Still no Battlefront 3. We could always try Kyber. We could always try Kyber. Kyber is actually buns. Brother, you can choose what you play in Kyber. What do you mean it's buns? If you don't like the mod you're playing, just play another mod, bro. Sunyon Ring.
The enemy is taking out the target.
My personal opinion, one of the most entertaining YouTubers ever. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that, Johnny. That's very kind of you.
Enemy in view.
You can kill us with a force choke? Is there a star card for Maul to do a force choke? Or not a force choke. Is there a star card that increases Maul's force choke damage? When you live in Japan, the lag is unbearable. Oh, yeah, no. They only got Oceania, EU, and American servers in here. If I were a YouTuber, I would face reveal right before retirement. That's actually pretty smart.
Losing the objective.
I mean, if you're fine with, I mean, if you want to, if your face isn't already on the internet, it's definitely recommended you keep that privacy.
Evacuate.
Try to hold on to it as much as possible. You know? Garious has 2
All we
loads
can do
chilling
is hope we
crazy.
bought the crew enough time to get away.
Anyway, yeah, let's keep it going. How do you say bombarded? Bombard general in Garious seas? I don't know. It's all gibberish. It's literally just all gibberish. Privacy is best, but I prefer vanilla. When I host my own game, people rage quit because of the lag. That's pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie, actually. That's actually pretty funny. Wow, I actually got in a match. I was like, why is it taking so long? Then I realized I did not hit play any. Whoops. If I donate 0 monies, will you face reveal? You just need to get me to 100,000 subs. That's it. Snoopingus as usual, Commander. What's up, Mr. PM Studio? It's been a hot minute there. This is EMPTY. We are not doing that. You know what we should try? Let's try Galactic Assault, chat. Let's give Galactic Assault a try. Why not? Can't wait to get immediately camera glitched as soon as I join. But let's give it a try. Why not? If I donate 100k subs, will you face reveal? Well, buying subscribers is against YouTube's terms of service, so actually I'd prefer that you don't. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, hey, get it. See, one thing that Galactic Assault does do better than Supremacy is the objectives. Could you imagine if Supremacy had the type of objectives Galactic Assault had? It'd keep things so much more fresh, you know? I sort of hold it as W is the most Finn, Aiden, and Phasma hater of all time. Agreed. I agree with him. I just hate... I mean, besides Bosk, I just hate all Blaster heroes. Just straight up. I just hate all the Blaster heroes. It's true. Boom. Snipe ya. Big snipes. Snipe you.
We have reports of Kylo Ren having joined the enemy.
Kylo Ren. Oh, right. I forget. Although that is the one era-specific one, still. I forget that's the case. Oh, no. We are getting cooked. Oh, hi, Kylo. Hello. I get one lean and then I'm dead. That's tough. That's tough. Man, it's so jarring to see hero. Like, it's so jarring to see freaking Obi-Wan here. It's like, what the heck is going on, bro? Garious uses sight Kylo Ren. Misa going to hurt the Kylo Ren.
Unidentified first order operative on site.
Misa going to snipe the Kylo Ren and destroy him. It's going to destroy you and you and yeah, Kylo. Gosh darn it, the Kylo, it freaking distracted me. Nos. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with this. Is this even full? This game isn't even full. That's crazy. That's crazy. What's going on? Wow! The frick? Okay, I guess that was there. Can I snipe from back here? Hello, sir. Big snow trooper. Oh, hey, it's Kylo. Who the frick from where? Oh, from there. That makes sense. I'm like, what the heck is going on? What's happening over here? Darkseid wins half the time in almost all the game modes. Crazy. Non-lore accurate. Is he gonna be over here again? Or am I crazy? He chilling. No, he's here. Where is the boy? Where is the boy? These two vehicles are going at it. That's crazy. These two vehicles are going bam for bam. Oh. Got GG's. JJ's. Uh-oh. That's not good. 5 big booms. Do you have bounty hunter card equipped for specialist? Easily. You gotta. That is something you gotta have. That is something you gotta have. OMG, I'm absolutely buns today. You know what? Me too. Me too. I share in your pain. I can safely say I share in your pain. I am also buns today. What we got going on over here? Oh, hey, Potato's in here. Yo, Potato. That's fun. Isn't he streaming right now? Maybe we raid him after. Maybe we raid him after. Oh, and the Koala Girl is here. Oh, they're on the other team. Oh, this is gonna be a cinema match. This is gonna be some absolute cinema type stuff.
Got a pollution village that ran out of second chances.
This is gonna be some absolute cinema.
Civvies are out.
2 stream sites in one game. Were you here on the last one too? The last Supremacy match?
Need those supplies. So you start shooting and don't stop.
Is it possible they released Battlefront 3 on the same time as Jedi 3? Maybe. No, just 2 stream snipers, 1 game. You're watching the stream though. I guess actually no. If you were here on that first game when it was the with the quad hero glitches, I think we probably would have had a fighting chance if you were there. I think that makes sense. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's go. Give me that. Let's go. Boom. Okay, good. I was helping you last stream. No, not the last stream. I'm talking about that first Supremacy match I played. We had 4 hero glitchers. It was insane. Yeah, no, it was crazy. They ended that match so fast. We had to fight a Maul, a Boba Fett, a Bosk, and I think a Bosk, and then the last one. What the frick is the last one? Yeah, there was a Count Dooku as well. They had all of them, and I think all of them except the Dooku were over level 100. It was absolutely insane. ATTS was there. You can vouch. That was crazy. All right, let's go. We're good. Oh, dang. Nice cook. Nice cookery.
We started to capture command post desk.
I don't know. What's going on? Hi there. What's going on? Hey, quit it. Jet 2 holidays. You got him. What the frick is going on? Who is contesting the command post? Give it to me now. I want it. Give me the command post.
Keep it up.
I want the command post. What game should I get once I 100% Lego Batman? Red Dead Redemption 2. Dutch. We need money, Arthur. Arthur! We need money! Give to me the money, Arthur! And the cord. Don't forget the cord. Enough. Alright, let's go. Dang, how many street snappers we got in here? What's up, Catmaster? Don't forget the quarter. Dutch. I need that quarter, Dutch. I'm gonna go buy a drink with the quarter, Dutch, because it's 1862 and that is accurate pricing for the time. Hello. Oh, dang. I saw you in Potato Stream. Sorry, I'm like, hey, what's good? How you doing? Let's go, Anakin. Purple Anakin. Let's get it.
This is it. Nobody told me it was gonna be this.
Let's get it. Oh, shoot! Henry's here as well! What's good, Holmes? Hey, what's going on over here, you two? You should get over here. Henry, are you okay? Did they kill him? I think they killed Henry. Rest in pasta. They done killed my boy Henry. Rip to the goat. Rip to the goat.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Oh, I can't go down here. I'm going down. Hey, what's up, ATTS? Welcome. Everyone, focus your fire on the objectives. Now would be preferable.
I can't stand when they put up a fight.
I also can't stand when they put up a fight, Anakin. I like curb stopping bots. Maybe we should go play co-op. Hello. Hello. Who else is going on around here? What's going on? Hey! Hey! That's not very nice of you.
See? No problem.
It's not very nice of you. Where the heck did you go? Okay, we're chilling. Give us this command post now. It's mine. You cannot have it. It is my command post. You give it to me. Because I possess the Anakin Skywalker with purple star cards. It is I, the Anakin Skywalker. What is going on here? Can I break this thing? There we go. Like, what the heck is going on with this? What the frick is going on? Who taking my command post? Why you go be taking my command post like that? I do not like that. It's not very nice. You to take my command post. Why would you do this to me? What is going on? Hello! No. None of that for you. None of that for you. And you're dead as well. Hooray! They're taking A.
home.
Give it to me. We must stop them from taking it. Okay, we stopped it. Okay, now we just need to take another and we chill it.
You're getting the hang of it.
Hey, we need another command post. Yes! They're taking C! They're taking C! Yes! My arch nemesis. Even though I never see you a single time canonically in the Clone Wars. But he's there. Jeebus.
Get up on my account.
How the frick did both of you dodge that? What the heck, dude? What the frick is going on over here? What the heck is going on over here? What is it taking? Sun. Sunyon ring. Oh, the boss is there too. Hello! Hello! Oh, dang it. I did not pop off the second one in time. That's tough. Rest in pasta. Wait, I just realized. Is my game quiet? Hold on. No, master volume's good. Just quiet music. I would have been pissed if my game volume was quiet. I just didn't know this whole time. I once saw a story of someone playing Battlefront 2 and their entire PC got hacked. What the heck? That would be scary. Battlefront 2 itself got compromised. That'd be really scary. That would be very, very scary. Imagine a Commander Garious channel without Battlefront 2, bro. Like, aren't you a fun one? Yeah, come on, let's go. You and me. You and me. Okay, dang it. It was in fact you and us. That was in fact you and us. I may have made a mistake. Okay, who the freak is hitting that? What are you doing? What are you doing? Get the frick out here. No. No. Get off of my command post. What? It's my command post. It's mine. You cannot have it. It's my command post. You cannot have it. You need to cosplay as your character. Unfortunately, the 41st Scout Troopers were only seen in CGI, so there's no, I guess, basis for us being able to do it unless, I don't know. I guess I could just in theory take a Scout Trooper and paint it camo, but still.
Darth Maul is here.
Hey, I feel like it looked really discounted, you know. It's mine. This is my objective. You cannot have it. It's my objective. You cannot have it. It's my objective and you cannot have it. Yes? Big flash. How did...
Our forces at command post Dawn have fallen.
How did you get me? Son. Sunyon ring. How did you get me there? I'm a jet to a holiday and I'm hitting headshots. Oh, hi there. You're a fun one. Not anymore.
Forces are taking command post Dawn.
What are you doing? What are you doing? If someone had Battlefront 2 UPC would be toast. It literally would. It literally would. Yeah, you play Battlefront 2 for a living. That also would suck. My channel would be toast. I bet you. Oh my gosh, he punched me first. Can't believe it. He punched me. He gave me the smack. The big smacker. He gave me the big smacker. Have you seen my Star Destroyer on the Discord? I have not. I have not been checking the Discord. I need to do that. I need to do that. I do indeed need to do that. I need to check that. Okay, anyway. Let's keep it moving. Hi there. Hello. What's going on with you? What the heck? Is there a supercharged sentry up there who's just being a little rude in it? It's a bit rude. How the frick? How the frick does the turret have that much range? Who gave that much range to the turret? Oh no. This is not very good. What is going on? We're launching a full frontal assault on B for no reason. What did point B ever do to you? How could you attack it like this? It's already dead. Los Salamadonna. No. No. Okay, we good? Are we good? Garious, go by D for a wallpaper pick. I'm gonna get slimed if I go to D. I'm gonna keep it real. I will get slimed if I go to point D. You kind of sound like an Italian sometimes. That's pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Hello. What's la papino? What's good, homie? How you doing? How you doing? I do not have rock, paper, scissors emote equipped. I do not. I do not, in fact, have it equipped.
We've captured command post
I do not, in fact, have it. No one leaves alive. I had to shoot my fan in cold blood. Rest in pasta. Rest in peace to the fan. He got hit by an NT-242. Leave no witnesses. They all must perish. That kid's gonna blow up. The turret stays. That's actually pretty crazy. Hi there. Hello. Not expecting that. Honestly, getting like 4 headshots of the NT-242 is satisfying. Yeah, you just need to have Bounty Hunter equipped. Or not Bounty Hunter. You need to have Marksman equipped so it works. If you don't, then you kind of just cooked. Hello. Boom. Whoa, hi Gibus. Gibus? No. No. Gibus. You will not do that. Oh, dang it. Gibus will not do that. How rude. You should try climbing the ladder. It will surely work now. You are lying. This is misinformation. I'm gonna try it anyway. Because why not? I will try climbing the ladder. We will see. We will see. If I can even get to the ladder. I don't even know if they'll let me get to the ladder. It's like, what's even the point of putting a ladder here? Look at this! What is the point of this if I cannot climb it? Come on. It's not working. What? What? What is the point of this? You can't even climb the ladder. Why? You just... You can't even climb up here. Like, look. You can't even climb up here. You just gotta... Boom. And then you gotta do the alt lunge thing. You gotta do the barrel roll. It's like, dude... Why even put the ladder there? It's just to taunt us. The game is taunting us with its spectacular map design. Oh, hi there. How are you doing? Hello, Gibbs. Hi, Gibbs. Hello, Gibbs. Gibbs is dead now. Rest in peace to the Gibbs. He got hit by a bazooka. And I may or may not think about him every time I hit the hookah. You don't know that. I may or may not. May or may not. Local man crashes out over video game mesh. It's unnecessary. And as you can see, I have harnessed the power of the Redditor to criticize meaningless things as if they actually mean something. To complete my arc to become Commander Garious the Redditor. Wholesome 100 or something, I don't know. Very PogChamp.
Enough with giving them presents.
Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about it every time I hit the hookah. Kabloom, kablow, kaboom. Yeah, I'm in a room. I hit her with the Gibus. Hit him with the hit him with the bazooka.
He's gonna get slimed. Wait, what? Where did the Gibus go? Oh, he went outside. Is he this way? He is this way.
Rest in peace, my Gibus. He got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about him every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom. Kaboom.
Kaboom.
Rest in peace, my Gibus. He got hit by a bazooka.
Okay, so where's the one I want? I got a mall here. I don't think I've seen a mall. How are you doing? I'm just going to keep shooting you, mall, and then I'm going to probably kill myself by doing so because you can deflect my shots. One of the two. Will you play Galactic Racer or Zero Company? Dude, I am gonna be all on Galactic Racer. I don't know about Zero Company. Just because those like top-down strategy turn-based ones. Not really my thing. But like, dude, Galactic Racer looks lit, dude. I am really hoping that it's going to work. I would not mind adding a race game to the rotation. Like, at all. I would not mind that.
This is the last time Toby takes an L.
Would you guys say that Palpatine is basically that one German guy? In a sense, yeah, I'd agree. Yeah, I don't know what your point. I don't know what the plan was there, big dog. Okay, these officers, with their just impeccable aim, are starting to get a little annoying. It's like fruit punch. These officers just have impeccable aim for some reason. I don't know why that is. I do not know why you would do this. Who the frick? Oh, hey, what's up, y'all? Hello there.
Hello there.
Okay, what the frick is going on over here? Will it stay open? No! No!
You're welcome.
How the heck did I just stumble? Snipe him with the empty. Yeah, cook that man. Cook that man. I got my homies behind me. How did the heck? What the heck is going on? I cannot land a single lightsaber shot to save my life, dude. But for some reason, whenever they try to do the same, I just get absolutely slimed out. Like, I don't know what the move tech is there. I honestly do not know what the move tech is there. Like, how is it that some people can just get absolutely slimed out by lightsabers and others just can't? I know you're in here, Jet 2 Holiday.
Be careful, brothers.
No, you here. Where are you, Jet 2 Holiday? There you are! I see you, Jet 2 Holiday! No! They got me. They got me. Alright. Okay, anyway. What's going on? Why did it take a point D? How are we allowing this to happen? Rest in peace, my command post. It got hit by a bazooka. Garious, come to the party in the top right. No! I must help my team.
Taking command post,
This is a battlefield. Some might even say it's a battlefront. It is not a sandbox. Although I do wish there was a sandbox mode. Sandbox mode would be... Battlefront 2 sandbox mode would be lit, dude. Tell me that would not be lit. 404 error not found. Let's go. W level up for the specialist. Level 404. Okay, what the heck? Wow! Someone's got an ion shot NT242. Hello, you. Is it you? It's you. Ah! Another Jet 2. Another Jet 2 strikes again. Another Jet 2 strikes again. We have a max number of Jet 2s in play. That is actually kind of insane, low-key. That's actually low-key insane, dude. That is actually insane. Max number Jet 2s. I would if I could lean up so I can actually hit them. I really do want to watch my wrist rockets.
Capturing command post crash.
What is going on here? Hello, you two. Can you stop going in front of me? I'm trying to hit my shots here. What are you doing, son? Oh, it's Potato. Hello. And that's a Gibbous. Hello. I was like, what is going on here? What's the problem with saving 50 pounds per person? I don't know. Probably that it's 200 pounds off for a family of 4. I've kind of got that Gibbous build. I just got absolutely slimed out. That is tough. I was alive for a second, dude. I literally lived for a second, and then I already got slimed out. What are you doing? Oh, it's a bot. Gosh darn it. Are they just all bots here? They are literally just all bots. It's just all bots. Okay, why can't I hit my shots? I'm leaning my shots yet I still can't hit them. Holy Felucia, son. I love being able to see. Rest in peace, my sniper. He got hit by a bazooka. And I do not think about him every time I hit the bazooka. Yes! Kabloom. Kablow. Kabloom. We should do Kyber duels after this. Can we do Kyber hero versus villains? You guys just want to play with me, don't you? You guys just want to do Kyber. You guys do realize this is not a playing with viewers stream, right? This is supposed to just be a Battlefront 2 stream. If you join me, then it's fine. But it's not going to be the main focus here. That was also a pretty W drop shot, I'm not going to lie. That was a pretty fire drop shot. Hello. I mean, shoot, I could even just switch the game midway through. Because I have free will. What if I just swapped it to like SCP Secret Laboratory or something, just out of nowhere, completely breaking the theme of the channel, which is supposed to be Star Wars based. You never know. Maybe I could do that. Maybe I couldn't. Gross use of free will.
I don't like where this is heading. Let's find you a transport ship. You don't need to be a Jedi to know what those droids are up to.
I do think it would be interesting. I know. But for some reason, whenever I tried to do the Kyber V2 stream, it just was not working.
We can't let a bunch of clankers...
Whoa, you can't say that!
Ship, can we?
Oh, I am literally 70 battle points off of a hero. That is tough, dude.
Going down.
That is actually tough, dude. What the heck?
Give them everything we've got.
We could also just do, like, a random gambling indie game or something. You know? Like, I downloaded a playtest for a roulette game called Trust Your Gut.
Droids are taking the objective.
Hey, it's still in development, but it's kind of there, you know? We could do a Clover Pit stream. Balatro. We could just stream Balatro. We could play Need for Speed. Or, actually, we could just switch it to Life. We could just do live stream, you know? We could play Dream Core. They actually did just release, they did just release the Dead Mall. The last Dream Core level did just get released, so there is that, you know? Some of you probably don't even know what I'm talking about when I say this on live stream. You don't, some of y'all probably don't even know, right? It's been a hot minute since we did a live stream, you know? Whoa, what's going on here? What's going on? Oh, wow, that is a lot of snipers. Hello. But we could. We have free will, chat. We could. We could. Level 79. What is going on over here? Got you. Got you. Got a Bosk. We get the freaking Bosk. Can I move, please? What? Let me move. What? It was not letting me move. Why was it not letting me move? Nobody is dying. Yay. Anyway. Alright, let's go. Why are you a sniper main? Because it's fun. I enjoy it. Okay, Bosk, are you gonna... Stop jumping around like it's a duck hunt! Jumping around like it's a duck hunt, this Bosk. I once saw a level 700 sniper using the IQA-11. Hey, I mean... If it works for some people. Can't argue with that. Sometimes it works for people. Sometimes it just works. No fault in that.
objective.
Please continue your jumping, boss. This boss is an acrobat, dude. Holy man.
Seems the arch-clanker Grievous has joined the battle.
This boss is a acrobat. What is going on over here? Oh, it's a maul and a droidica. We got a maul and a droidica coming through the hallway. Why aren't they taking doors, though? I feel like they should be taking doors, but they ain't. Like, you literally are just right there, y'all. You can literally just take doors. I don't know why they ain't doing that. Enrique. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Come on, big dog. I'm stuck. How is that NT-242 firing so fast? Dang. Crazy. Can I please? Okay, you know what, Chad? I am kind of feeling Kyber. Low key. I'm kind of feeling Kyber right now. I think we should play Kyber. We're gonna play Kyber now. Random game switch for no reason in particular. We're just gonna switch to Kyber now. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be Kyber. Victor. We're just gonna do some Kyber. You guys ready for some Kyber? We're just gonna do some Kyber. We're just gonna do some Kyber. I'm feeling like it. No reason. There's probably a reason. I probably just don't want to admit it. I would like a new live stream though. Okay, let me get this. Let me swap over to this. Okay, let's just play some Kyber. Why not? Why not? You play golf? I'm a pretty big golfer. I like golf. Golf is fun. Okay. Boom. I have been kicked by Kyber. Yes, sir! Let me play. If the Kyber doesn't work a second time, we're just going to do a live stream. We're just going to stream Dreamcore and it's going to become just chatting. Because I mean, seriously. If this kicks me one more time, I swear, dude. I'm switching to a dream. I'm just going to play Dreamcore. I'm just going to play Dreamcore if it's not going to freaking work. We good? Come on. You going to work? Kyber? 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 I'm switching to Dreamcore, dude. You know what? We're switching to Dreamcore. We're welcome to live stream, y'all. We're doing live. We're switching it up for today. We're switching it up for today. I ain't dealing with that no more. I ain't dealing with that no more. Switching to life. We're doing Dreamcore now. Doing Dreamcore now. It's Dreamcore time. Welcome to life. No more. I'm just doing that instead. Dreamcore time. Sorry, I'm just getting everything set up real quick. Okay. Alright, we should be good. Alright, welcome to Dreamcore, everyone. We're gonna do some Dreamcore. We're gonna do some just chatting. We are starting a Q&A. We're starting a Q&A. Freaking... We're switching it up for today. Screw the viewer counts. Screw any donations. Actually, never mind. We're gonna be pretty attentive to donations. But yeah, we're just gonna do that, okay? Dead Mall, last one. Let's go explore. Time to explore, y'all. Gonna explore. Let's go. Dead Mall. The final one. We good? Okay. I think we're good. Welcome to Dead Mall, everyone. Where should we go first, chat? Left or right? Which one do we do? Left or right? What are we playing? I left for a minute. Dreamcore. We're rage quitting Battlefront 2. We're gonna play Dreamcore. Left? I'm seeing left. We're gonna go. We're just gonna go explore. What music do you listen to? Just about anything, honestly. I mean, really just about anything. Kind of just do. Right is always right. Left is always wrong. Wait, okay, now you guys are just debating left and right. Let's go ahead and explore. Do you play Minecraft? I do. I do indeed. Opinions on Dino Nuggets. They're pretty freaking cool, I'm not gonna lie. Dino Nuggets are pretty good. And I like that they're cheap too. At least, you know, for the amount of nuggets that you're gonna get. So, Minecraft Java or Bedrock? Java all the way. I am not a Bedrock player. Java through and through. Editing tutorial when? That's right, I gotta do that. I still gotta make a video that's like, you know, oh, it's a Battlefront 2, here's how you do what you're gonna do, or something like that, you know? Honest thoughts on Rogue One? Definitely one of the better movies in a sea of sequels for its time. You should do a Minecraft stream where people can join for the stream. I'm not going to do any playing with viewers streams. I don't think I've explained this to y'all just yet. Since this is probably a new group of people, I probably need to explain this to all of you. Just to, you know, because I have a bit of an ick when it comes to the like live streams that are specifically for playing with viewers. Look, I don't mind if you join me when it comes to like I'm playing Battlefront 2 or anything of that sorts, but whenever you open a stream like this, you should never expect or be entitled to join me, you know? Like that shouldn't be an expectation. And if you do, then hey, that's great. But you know, in the past when I was first starting out content creation around when I was like 13, 14, around that time, I actually had a Twitch that I basically had streamed for... I basically had streamed during 2020 during the lockdowns, and I basically had grown that Twitch through playing with viewers. Like that was the main thing about it. And I did get a pretty substantial amount of viewers, at least for, you know, the effort that I was putting in. But, you know, eventually what ended up happening was the viewers started to kind of it was almost like a demand. Like, it was the expectation. Like, if I just wanted to stream and talk to people, I couldn't. And it would cause many, many viewers to leave because of it, you know? And so that's why I'm really, really hesitant whenever people, like, start asking, oh, what servers are you on? What are you doing this? What are you doing that? It's because, like, I don't want this to kind of become an expectation where it's like, you know, if I'm not playing with viewers, there's no point in sticking around for the stream. Like, if you only are watching this stream so that you can play with me, I honestly would probably just go, say, watch another streamer where it doesn't have to be that way, you know? Because the type of community that I want to cultivate is one where I literally can just, at random, pull up a game completely unrelated to Battlefront 2 and still be able to retain the numbers and the viewers that I have, you know? And so that's kind of why when it comes to, like, you know, for example, Daniel Bose are asking, please play Sea of Thieves with me. I'm not going to do that, and it's not any fault of you. I don't really do that, you know? You just have to respect that. But, yeah. I'm here since the community is good and fun to be around. One thing that I certainly do hope, would you consider playing Sea of Thieves, though? I'd have to buy it first. I don't actually have it, so. But, yeah. And I definitely, that honestly is kind of, I honestly feel like the Battlefront 2 content, I feel like there's almost this anxiety, you know? I mean, maybe it's because this is kind of like, I guess what would be considered the first time that I'm doing YouTube as like an actual substantial job where it's like, you know, I'm relying on ads, viewer donations, you know, et cetera, all of that. And so I guess there kind of is an underlying anxiety of like, hey, the content that I do has to do well. And so when it comes to taking risks, I kind of can't do much of that because it's like, you know, at some point you can't really, it comes to a point where it's like, can you really afford to take a risk on trying something new? Especially if a lot of viewers aren't receptive to it. Like, you know, I really would like to try doing a form of like general Star Wars content where I'm doing Fallen Order and other Star Wars games. But it just seems so scary, you know? Because it's like, most likely I'm probably going to put out some videos and they aren't going to do well because, again, that initial audience is there is, I think, a substantial amount of people that are kind of, you know, only watching me for Battlefront 2, and if I don't do Battlefront 2, then they just aren't interested, you know? And that's kind of what worries me. I feel like the music is too quiet. Hold up. I'm gonna turn this up. Alright, I think that works a lot better. But yeah, when you left the Battlefront 2 game, like 30 people left the stream, and that's a part of the problem too. And that is, you know, for the people who just wanted to watch me play Battlefront 2, and as soon as I stopped, it's like, okay, I got my daily dose, I'm done for the day. Like, I don't fault any of them. But I'm sure within that, there was a good portion of viewers who their sole goal was just to try and to get into a game to me. And, you know, I ask why. Why specifically are you trying to get into a game with me? What separates me from, I guess, the average player besides the fact that I have a number next to my name, you know? It's like, I'm still just a dude and a player at that. A player who enjoys playing a game of Battlefront 2, you know? And so, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Actually, hold up. I just realized, I think my title and thumbnail are still set to the... Hold on. Cut the music. I think my title and thumbnail are still set to Battlefront. They indeed are. I forgot to switch it to life. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Swapped it. Whoopsie daisies. I think for many people, playing with a streamer feels more personal because there's a voice attached to it. Okay, and I'm sure that's true, but like, inherently, you can just play with friends if that's the case, you know? Like, it's not necessarily, I don't know. And I guess I think, okay, there is this too. I'm so, like, lost on what I want to do with my long-form videos. I'm trying so many different formats, from stream highlights to compilations to everything in between. I just can't settle on a format that I like, and I don't know why. And I think that is actively hurting this channel. Like, I think if we could just stick to one format and that became the consistent format, we'd probably be averaging, you know, tens of thousands of views. Think like a creator like Holden SW, you know? He has his format, long form, live streams, and short forms, and he sticks to it. And because of that, he's able to basically average hundreds of thousands of views, if not millions of views per month. Heck, I think even last time I checked, he's probably getting like tens of millions of views per month. And so, you know, I look at that and it's like, again, it's no fault to him, but it's just like, I look at that and I'm like, dang, kind of gives you a sense of urgency where you're like, you know, I really got to decide on something to do, you know? Because I don't know, it just feels so lost. I got the stream format down. I got the shorts format down, at least for the most part. I still like to change up the shorts format occasionally. But even so, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. You know? It's like, I can't... I think the best way I can articulate it, chat, is like, when it comes to the long form videos, I'm not finding a format where the content is making me feel satisfied long term. And you know, if I could just have a format that works and I could just pay an editor to do it, I'm sure, hey, that'd be great. But I don't know, man. It feels lost, I guess is the best way I should say it. Go now, see Officer Garious. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like we're definitely kind of like in an in-between, you know? I think your chat on stream is frozen. What? Hold on. Why would the chat on stream be frozen? Oh, it is frozen. Whoops. Let me restart that. Sorry. But yeah, I mean... It's so irritating. It's just so irritating. Why are you exploring the Darth Maul? This is some elite ball knowledge. This is some elite ball knowledge. But yeah. You could try stuff like to add Star Wars mod to stuff. Example, Minecraft, keep the format, but expand to other games. And that's what I honestly wanted to try. You know? But it's like... I don't know. I feel like... I mean, it's a good idea, but it's just like, I feel like if I don't sell it enough... Like, you know, I can't just put my Star Wars skin in a Minecraft Let's Play, you know? I mean, maybe I could, but it wouldn't do well, you know? And it's like, when you're doing this for a job, it's kind of like, you have to... When you're doing this for a job, you have to take educated risks. Especially with YouTube specifically. YouTube is very, very... I don't want to say high risk, high reward. But because it's it's so easy to get into, and it's constantly shifting... You not only have to take risks, but those risks, they have to be calculated. They have to be based off of something that can at least give you a better chance than just a 50-50 chance of it doing well. You know? Just try it one single vid and that's how it goes. But that's the problem. The one single vid is the problem. Because inherently, an audience, you know, they will, in a sense... And this is, I'm just speaking from viewer habits here. Maybe it doesn't apply to you personally. But if I'm going to keep it real, from a psychological perspective, it does. You just don't know it. This is getting into like psychological, subconscious understanding. But I guess, I don't know. I'll just explain it from the beginning. Basically, this is how YouTube, like, viewer habits go. You know? Basically, the way that it works is that an audience, I guess this is just people in general, but people just want to see, I don't want to necessarily say the same thing, but something that's familiar. People like familiar things. New things and change doesn't really come well to people. I feel like we can all at least agree on that, you know? See you, Esteban. But, like, inherently, when you try new things, especially on YouTube, if you do it once, your audience usually isn't going to be that receptive to it, and instead, they'll just skip that one and then you go back to usual. But if you keep pursuing it, what ends up happening, at least what I've noticed with this channel, is that eventually it's almost like an audience disillusionment, you know? Sure, there's a small core audience that stays, but outside of that, YouTube will just stop recommending your content to your audience. And then that's when you're getting into the territory of like, oh shoot. Well, am I still going to be able to, you know, do this as a job? It's pretty scary. But inherently, but there's also a thrill to it too. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just talking about playing video games, you know? Like it's crazy, but it's true. Like it's not the video games themselves that's causing this. It's YouTube itself. The YouTube rabbit hole goes very deep, like of understanding the algorithm, and viewer behavior, and what makes good content. I mean, for me at the very least, I had to kind of learn just through trial and error over the course of like 6 years. So, you should sue YouTube. There's no point in it. Because it's not, here's the reason why. There's a reason why YouTube does it the way that it does. I guess you can always take cover, you know you got permanent supporters in here chat. And that, yeah, I mean, it's good. But I mean, I guess maybe it's like an ambition thing. Maybe it's like an ambition thing, but it's just like... you know, I think I'll just call it what it is. I think it's greed. And I think inherently to do what I do, you kind of have to be a little greedy. You kind of have to be a little full of yourself, because YouTube inherently is not a realistic career path, you know? It's not like something where... what am I thinking? It's not something where you can actively tell people in your life, like, hey, I'm gonna do YouTube, and for them to just be like, oh, great, that's a very great, respectable, and honorable career. Most of the time, people are gonna try and dissuade you from that. They're usually gonna say, why don't you try to pick something more realistic? Why don't you try and do something that's, you know, a bit more stable? Stable is the big thing. YouTube is very unstable, you know? YouTube is very, very unstable. It's like being gay. I don't think that's... No. I hope not. No. I really hope that's not the case. That's not nice. If someone reveals a deep secret like that to you, you don't just tell them, why don't you pick something a little more realistic? No! That's mean, dude. That's not good. No. That is very bad. But anyway, what job did you want to do before YouTube? Well, that's the thing. I've wanted to do YouTube my entire, I want to say pretty close to my entire life. Like, it's been subconsciously just in the back of my mind, wanted to do it for a very long time. I mean, shoot, there were times when I'd literally just ask, like, you would have 8-year-old me ask my parents, hey, can I do YouTube? And they'd say no, because, you know, obviously you're not going to let an 8-year-old show their face on the internet. That's dumb, and they were completely right for that. But still, even so, in the back of my mind, a part of me thinks, you know, considering how I've done in 6 years, if I started at freaking 8 years old and I actually was able to learn in the same way that I have now, part of me wonders where I'd be right now in terms of, like, my knowledge on YouTube as a platform, you know? You know? But yeah. I'll stop asking you about this, but see this use is on sale. Okay, noted. Thank you, Daniel. But anyway, it's like... yeah, I don't know. But anyway, when it comes to YouTube specifically, where was I before I went on that thought? Oh, right, it was greed. With YouTube, you kind of have to be a little greedy and a little full of yourself. You kind of have to be a little egotistical, and that's actually... interestingly enough, that's actually why you'll see, like, you know, there's a never meet your heroes mentality when it comes to YouTubers. Obviously, there's another reason behind that. You should never meet YouTubers IRL unless it's in a controlled space, like, for example, a convention of some sorts, you know? But yeah. One, the problem isn't itself, it's the whole YouTube system. It wants to engage viewers in language, what makes it hard. And that's, yeah. But that's the reason, too. You know, YouTube's algorithm and its whole... existence, its whole way of being, it only really exists because, you know, it's just trying to keep viewers on, and that's the way it is with all social media. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, you know? I mean, obviously we'd benefit from being outside a little more, you know? Like, obviously we'd benefit from being outside a little more, but it's not like... yeah, and it's not like that's something... I mean, this is kind of just the way the world is, you know? Post-lockdown, everyone just kind of seeks refuge on the internet, you know? For me, that was really good though, because it meant that, you know, I've been doing that a little bit before. So for me, it was kind of like, oh, hey, everyone's like me now. That's nice. But yeah, I mean, legitimately, it's still pretty scary, but I really do want to try new things. I really do. And I feel like the dream here is like, you know, I can literally just wake up one day on a stream, play a bunch of games that I want to play, still retain viewership, still hopefully get paid the same, and that would just be fun. Off topic, how do you manage reading chat with responding it? Reading something funny with responding to something and try not to react and respect the comment you started with? Honestly, I think that's kind of just the way that my brain is wired. I've been pretty good at multitasking. So much so that it actually kind of gets to a detriment. Like, for example, I've been listening to an audiobook. And so it's like, I've been listening to an audiobook recently because reading by itself is like, it can't keep my attention, but I still obviously want to do it. I want to understand it. And so what I usually do is I'll do the audiobook and then I'll play a video game and just mute the audio so of course the only thing I hear is the audiobook. Because the front of my brain is doing something, then it's only when that happens that I can start processing information, you know? Is this pre-recorded? It is not, no. But if you don't mind me asking, what was your high school and college career while doing YouTube? Nothing. That was actually a big, like, I've literally just been doing YouTube. I've had channels before this, but I've been in a very fortunate position where, you know, it's always been a buzzer beater for me. I've always been able to skirt by just at the last second, you know? Like, right when I need it the most is when things start to do well, you know? And so, you know, it's kind of, I've always done YouTube. And I think a big part of that, too, is also, I mean, I'm very glad that I was able to, because, you know, I mean, I don't know if you guys realize this, but, like, growing up, I remember, like, watching, like, Odd Ones Out, Balmix, and so many other, like, storytime YouTubers talk about their, like, experiences at work, and it's just, like, I don't know, a job, like, a minimum wage job just did not sound good. Like, I get that you're getting paid and all, I get that it's necessary, but I really did not want to go work a minimum wage job, and so I'm just so grateful that I'm able to do this at all, man. Like, it's truly crazy. Yo, Caden, hold on with the $2. I watched The Backrooms alone. It was a good movie. Backrooms was a very good movie. What's the point of this game? It's a maze game. You try to escape. It's like an escape the Backrooms type game. But yeah, thank you for the $2. Big W's to you. Thank you, Caden. Any mods on the stream? We should have mods. Yeah. What do you want to play? Not what we want to see, but what do you want to play? Well, that's also a part of the problem, too, is there's a difference between just being a there's a difference between making YouTube content and being a YouTuber. Making YouTube content is kind of along those lines, you know? Where it's like, you know, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that. But when you become a YouTuber, you are basically tied to whatever it is that you do, because that's what makes you the money. Now, obviously, you can change that, yes, but to do that, you're going to take a very big hit in your views department, you know? So, you know. Will you ever branch out outside of the Star Wars universe in your content? That is probably one of the biggest things that I want to do. I really want to branch out. I don't want to be tied to Star Wars. As much and as great as it is, and I mean, I obviously don't mind if I don't branch out. Obviously, I wouldn't mind. Oh, hey, look, it's an arcade. Ain't that nice? Ain't that nice? Oh yeah. What if your whole channel would be doing different stuff? If my whole channel was doing different stuff, then it would actually be a problem. It'd actually be much of a detriment, because there is like a, how do I put this? There is a very big sect of viewers on this channel. Probably what you even consider to be a majority. You know? Like, it really... Think about it like this. There's the group of people who watch this. The 60 people who are currently watching. You know? The 60 people who are currently watching, let's say that's kind of like the core audience for now, right? We got 60 people watching the stream. there, while obviously you guys would probably want to agree with me in what I want to do, the thing is, well, it's not like there's 67,000 people here all there to give me their feedback, you know? Like, I can never truly poll my entire audience unless I make a short and that short does well. Like, I think the biggest thing I could say about that is, like, quick question, if you remember that. It was a short where I was asking how you all felt about sponsorship. That short did well. That was probably the first time that I've ever successfully polled what I'd consider to be my entire audience. You know? But it's not like I can get them all in this stream, you know? But yeah. Enrique is also watching the stream. We're not alone. Adrian is also here. How is your mental health? Are you going crazy? I'm doing better. I'm doing better. I'm starting to get out more and hang out with a lot more people, so that's been very nice. But yeah, social interaction is tiring. Also, doing athletic activities is tiring. I stay inside to play video games all day. I am not an active person, but I try. I certainly try. I met some good people too. So things in that department are looking up, but they certainly are like tiring. Have you ever escaped? I mean, yeah, this is the newest level. What athletic activities do you do? I've been doing basketball recently. Also been going to some pool parties. That's been pretty fun. That's been nice. Yes, yesterday I went to the park with some people. You should ask your parents for what they think, but they're going to be honest with you. They already have been, honestly, actually. I already know exactly what they're going to say. And even outside of that, they already have told me. I am very lucky that I have a very loving and support circle that very much cares for me. It's a very big luxury that doesn't feel like... I've seen not a lot of people have been able to have. But I'm very fortunate that I do indeed have that. And so I've already gotten their opinion. Would you consider yourself skinny fat or skinny fat? I guess technically skinny fat. I'm 6'5", and so a lot of that weight just goes like to just making me taller. So, yeah. Have you had a problem with your mental health? I don't think so. I haven't like, you know, I haven't really experienced anything where it's like, you know, at least what you would consider to be the normal traditional mental health issues that would, you know, perhaps put you in like, you know, a state where, you know, you need like therapy or something like that. I've been very fortunate for that, but I don't know. I'm kind of just introverted, I guess. I recharge my social battery staying inside, you know. Yeah, you should do basketball. True. 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 Yeah. One thing that is exciting though recently, actually, and the thing that I like about summer the most, actually, is there any monster in the game? Nope, it is completely empty. It's a maze game. Well, we probably all are introverted. I mean, yeah, probably. Probably. I'd assume so. See you, Daniel. Peace. It's a nice mall. Huh. Called the Rookie is not introverted. Enrique! Adrian. Have you played any of the 40k games? Warhammer doesn't really interest me that much. People really want it to. I've had multiple people ask me that, but Warhammer just doesn't interest me that much. What's your opinion on the idea that everyone doesn't really know each other deep down? Well, I think, I mean, okay, well, I'd agree with that, honestly. I mean, let me tell you about this. There's a thing in when it comes to, this is a psychology thing. This is how it works with brains. And this is, when it comes to that type of idea, this is kind of what it's like. So, think of yourself like a house, you know? And it's like, obviously, within your house, you're gonna have different levels, you know? There's your yard, your doorway, there's your living room and kitchen, there's your upstairs, like that kind of hallway area where there's more rooms. Let's say it's a multi-story house, you know? And then, of course, there's your bedroom. You know, obviously, within that house, when it comes to people, you're gonna be, what's the word? You're gonna be have a certain level of comfort when it comes to, you know, letting strangers in your house. Like, you wouldn't let a random stranger into your house, right? Like, it's not something where it's like, you know, oh, here comes this random stranger up at my doorway. Yeah, please just come on in. Like, strangers, they typically stay at the doorway. Your friends, they probably know you at, you know, a living room level, you know? They're like, hey, you know, you go downstairs, you probably see your friends and, you know, close family in your living room. Then in your hallway, you have your more closer family, you know, the family who's like actually you do grow up with. It's like your siblings, your parents, etc., etc. And then, of course, within that, there's your room. It's like, I mean, obviously your family will come in your room, you know? So obviously they would know you. But inherently, there's kind of a level to things where it's like, you know, I think truthfully, you can never really truly know someone because there's always going to be something where it's like, you know, it's not, unless, you know, obviously like there's like a sibling to you, then obviously it's just that level of relationship. But even so, I think on a surface level, yeah, like if you're just meeting people, I mean, obviously after like a couple meetups, it's not like they're going to know you like that, you know? You know? Did I explain that correctly? I don't know if I explained that correctly at all. I have no clue if that was even remotely understood. Yeah, because I genuinely would feel more comfortable talking about someone about mental health than I would hardly know with my best friend. I actually think I have a theory why that's the case too. I think it's because from a explainer's perspective, I think it's more like they be more comfortable talking to a stranger because it feels like you have nothing to lose, you know? Like if the stranger has a bad reaction to it, well, then you just don't have to talk to them again. They don't have to talk to you. You know? There's no fear of judgment there. I mean, I guess that's also why therapy is probably so important. You know, that's why therapists have jobs. So in your eyes, it would be a third neutral party who would have an unbiased perspective about things, you know? Garious, I just finished my English final. Congratulations, big dog. Summer is on the horizon. You can do it. You can do it. But yeah, you never know if anybody enters real. It's on your ranker's perspective, the only thing that might make up. Truth nuke. And heck, you don't even know me. Like, I mean, for all you know, especially when it comes to YouTubers, there's the very big guys of what's it called? Parasocial relationship. Parasocial relationship. Like, I'm sure right now, inherently, you might feel that there's, you know, a bigger or a deeper connection with me than you would say the average YouTuber. But that connection doesn't exist. I don't know who you are behind that screen. I'm just talking to a bunch of pixels on a screen. You know? And sometimes you might have to, sometimes you have to catch yourself doing that. I mean, heck, when I was younger, I had a parasocial relationship or two. Where it just, you know, it feels like you're a friend with a YouTuber, you know? But that's the truth. The truth is the people you meet online aren't your friends. They never will be. Unless, of course, you know, you'd have to spend multiple years with them for that even be considered like an acquaintance. Because the truth is you can never meet up with them. And you never should. You never should unless it's in a controlled environment or state where you can leave on your own terms if something's bad. You know? Like, that's just kind of how it is. I see Captain Brendan. But yeah. It's one of the many issues that has plagued content creation. You know? It's pretty crazy. I'm happy to help Small. Happy to help Small Creeker. But yeah, I mean, it's certainly like, it's pretty bad. Parasocial relationships are pretty bad, especially just in a day and age where the digital world is kind of, you know, it becomes almost like more of what feels like our lives than, you know, the actual real world. And that's not healthy. You need actual friends, not people that you just talk to online. It can be very damaging for your mental health, and you don't even know it, you know? You never know, you know? How did this line go from Battlefront 2 to deep conversations about life? Shoot if I know. It happens. Hey, let's go, Ibrahim. W's. How do I get out of here? I feel like I've just been walking in circles. I need to go find the exit. Maybe your channel should be about deep talks. You seem to like it. Here's the thing about that, though. I'm sure I probably could treat this channel like a journal of some sorts, but again, I think the only thing that would serve to do is it would basically just allow me to monetize this, which inherently makes said talks, I don't want to say biased, but there's a conflict of interest in that. And then on top of that, it's only simply just going to advance a parasocial relationship. Because in order to get a lot of points across, I would need to reveal personal information about myself, which I don't want to do. And that's something that you should never do. Never reveal personal information about yourself on the internet. Try to keep it as much as you can. Inherently, because of the nature of what I do, there are just sometimes people who will find that, and that's okay. I mean, heck, my face is already all over the internet. You can go find it. I've been doing YouTube for a very long time, so. But even so, I still want to retain as much privacy as I can. You know? Here's my last week in high school. And then official says, do you think of starting YouTube? Do you have any tips? Start with making things that you enjoy, and then from there, double down on what works. Nah, I would trust Garious to be my therapist because bros actually speak my truth. And that's the problem, though. I am not a therapist, and I never will be. I'm not qualified for that. I'm not licensed. I'm basically I'm like a Timu Dr. Phil. Because Dr. Phil is not a licensed therapist either, fun fact. Like, that's a part of the problem. Like, I can sit here and speak, but in truth, I don't know all the answers. I'm just presenting what I know in a very, what's the word? In a very digestible and authoritative way. I would trust Garious to give me random inspirational quotes of 427. Fortnite quote number 87. Never trust the end of the story without some bandages or something, I don't know. I think you're a therapist. Sometimes people need someone to talk to to express their feelings. Yes, I agree, Annie. But that person should not be a streamer or someone online. That should be someone that you actually know in real life. Whether it's a parent, therapist, or anything of that sort. It is not a healthy outlet to simply just scream your grievances into the internet. Because here's the problem with that, actually. You can't really know what your flaws are until someone else points it out for you. And the problem with the internet is that the internet, by its design, is made for communities. And so because of that, when you find what would be, when you have what would be considered for someone like, normal, a flaw, instead of someone pointing that out to you like they would in real life, the internet will simply give you a community of people with that same flaw, which will in turn just normalize it. It's what, honestly, in my opinion, leads good people to become really bad just after spending enough time on the internet, Causes them to commit acts that people wouldn't even normally, do, or at least what they would be considered to like 6 months or even a couple years ago, Like if you find that your flaws are being reinforced by the internet, it's probably not a healthy space to be in, because that can never actually be a true, a true indicator that that flaw itself is actually either a flaw, good or bad. Gary, so if you don't make a happy video, I'll do it for you. Go right ahead. As I keep saying, you can use all of this content. Any of my stream content, again, like I say before, any stream content you can use, just as long as you credit me. Like, legitimately. If you want it to be a video artist, you can just post it to your channel, But I don't think this Battlefront 2 audience would be interested in this type of stuff, I'm kind of confused on what I want to do about live because I have plenty of time to decide, and yet it's bugging me so hard. Okay. I never thought that the internet reinforces bad habits. Well, then you haven't spent time on the internet enough. you just wouldn't know. See, Abraham, but you just wouldn't know. I just feel like I was stealing content, though. It's not stealing if I give you express permission, though. Who are you stealing it from? Me? I mean, heck, even if you want to, I could help you come up with like a title and thumbnail for it, too. I can give you the exact format and packaging that would probably make the video go viral if that's something you want to do. Bro's playing Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? I suppose, though, I don't even know if I have the time. Well, you don't necessarily need the time. Again, for this type of thing, the viewer would probably just want to hear what's going on. So it's literally just trimming it to when the live stream starts and then just having it until it ends, you know? I mean, the internet can't really reinforce bad habits if you don't let it. Okay, but that's a part. Let me tell you this. You may think on a conscious level that it's like, oh, as long as the internet doesn't, as long as I say no to the internet, that means that whatever they're doing to me won't be affected. That isn't true. Because as soon as the internet says it, it becomes easier to just accept it instead of wanting to improve yourself, you know? Like, it kind of, I think that's kind of the best way I can describe it. It's like a seed in the back of your mind where it's like, it almost becomes like an excuse for you, you know? You're like, well, you know, obviously if all these people have it, it's much more normal than I thought, you know? What class do you hate the most in Battlefront 2? Officer. You are never letting me do an officer to a, I don't know. Not gonna lie, I might need a Garious philosophical yap compilation to fall asleep to. I mean, shoot, if you want to. Hey, maybe that's what I could do with Garious Live. Maybe that's what we do with Garious Live, because I have no clue what to do with that channel. Garious content to fall asleep to or something. You know? I had others on the web way too much. He started acting weird. He got angry. Won't using to stay inside too much. I started stopping out with him. I don't know him anymore. Sad stuff. Yep. That is what is known as the... Well, I guess I'll just call it what it is. He's basically... Oh, what the... Hi. Hi. I see you. Sees me. Sees me. Huh. Huh. But anyway, as I was saying before, yeah, I think you probably just watched in real time the slow inner machination as one is converted into what is known as a lolcow. Bro, I'm so bored. What if you do a Minecraft mods manhunt Minecraft one day? Could be. Star Wars mod Minecraft manhunt actually might not be that bad. Be safe on the internet. You can always be in danger because of people who dox others, try to ruin your life. It's a toxic community. Yep. Truth. Truth nuke. Truth nuke. Gem alert. Star Wars Kyber manhunt? That'd be crazy. Imagine, like, I get infiltrator. Garious with an infiltrator. Infinite infiltrator, 1,000 health, everyone else is saber heroes. Do you consider yourself a streamer or a YouTuber? YouTuber. 100%. See you, John Pork. Yeah, 100% I am a YouTuber, through and through. I simply just do streams. But I am not a streamer. That would be so goated. Yeah, I wish I knew how to make Kyber mods. I wanted to look into it, but I couldn't do it. Got to go now. Good morning, evening, night, wherever you are. Have a nice stream. Thank you, Mika. Are you playing a Backrooms game right now? We are indeed. We are indeed. Would you ever switch to Twitch or nah? You know, I think if the Instagram and TikTok do better than the YouTube, I honestly might consider it. Like, I honestly just might. Just because that's kind of, if you get big on multiple platforms, that's kind of the point where, you know, it becomes like, oh, it makes sense to actually do a Twitch because you can just bring everyone there. But, yeah, I mean, with, I don't know. Dang, just yesterday, bro said nah. Yeah, but, again, that's only, like, they would have to be, like, in a scenario where it's, like, the Instagram and TikTok have, like, 1 million followers and I'm still stuck at, like, 80K on here or something, you know? Like, it'd have to be a very extreme scenario, you know? I don't have any intention of leaving YouTube for Twitch. If making content is your power, then what are you without it? Simply just a man. An NPC, if you will. I would simply just blend into the background. A man who enjoys video games, photography, and many other normal things. People these days are so fake on the internet, it's sad. Well, it's kind of just the protective barrier that many have to throw up. I mean, heck, for all you know, maybe this is all the persona what I'm doing right now. Maybe it's all a trick. You can't know that. It's just something that you're gonna have to just see to believe, you know? Yeah. Sometimes you just never know. And that's why you shouldn't get attached to figures on the internet, though, is because, again, so many fake things, so many betrayals. It's actually why, at least what I believe, I think it's a part of the reason why content creation is like, or like, I guess you could say, you know, when a content creator does something bad, or they do something that's like cancelable, like they commit an act that's obviously irreparable and would probably get someone's career taken away. That's why, even though it's like, you know, maybe you just only watch them, you still feel betrayed, just because inherently, part of you gets attached to the creator. Not the person behind it, but just the creator. The idea of them, not who they are themselves. You know? This is indeed a Backrooms game, potato. Hey, yeah. What's the goal of this game? Escape. We gotta find an elevator. The elevator has a giant beeping noise. Listen for the beep, chat. If you hear the beep, that means the elevator is near and we can escape. Anyway, though, are there any monsters? No. That's what makes this game unique. It's a Backrooms game with no monsters. It's purely focused on map design. You know? Like, that's all it's focused on. Map design and just escape. That's it. Are you into liminal space photography? I'd say yeah. I like to believe that I am. I like to believe that I am. I'm into landscape photography, is I guess what I'd probably say I'm more into. Oh, is that? The beeping! I heard the beeping! I heard the beeping! The beeping. The beeping! I hear the beeping, chat. I hear the beeping. Yeah. Landscape, cityscape, and sunset photography are my 3 main ones that I like. I hear the beeping. There it is. The beeping. The beeping! Yeah. Give me the beeping. Stop beeping! Yeah! Yeah! I am the winner! Yeah! I am the winner! What? Huh? Hello? Oh. Well, there we go. Well, there we go, everybody. Dreamcore. GG's! 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 GG's, everybody. GG's. 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 What is this game? This is Dreamcore. GG's. Yeah. Well, I think you guys just got my thoughts on how I feel about the channel. Is this the end of the stream? Yeah, I guess so. I beat the game. We have defeated Dreamcore. It is game over. So this will probably be where we end it here. You going back to Battlefront 2 or is the stream ending? I think I'm probably just going to end the stream here. I've said my piece. I've got to express my thoughts. I got to express my thoughts on the current state of affairs. So. Yeah. Alright, everybody. Well, I guess that's that. I'll see you all Monday. I don't know what I'm gonna do Monday, but I guess I'm just gonna do something. Yeah. Well, anyway. See ya! Guten Tag! Guten freaking Tag!